It is Friday, once again, and hey everyone, JSD Cool here, and welcome back to... I'm pressing buttons, pressing wrong buttons, oh no. What the heck did I just do? My mouse is in OBS. Oh, okay. Hold up. Things are all going wrong. Okay, and welcome back to Satisfactory. Hi, hello. Things are doing things. I'm not entirely sure what happened since last stream, because it has been over a week. Obviously last weekend was the mid-semester break for my school, Columbo Day, of course, being the reason for that. And, so I wasn't able to stream. I did, have a nice time, going home, seeing the family. Went to Fright Fest at Six Flags. Didn't make a video out of that one. Because, to be honest, it wouldn't have been that interesting. All we really did was wait in long lines all day. I mean, it was still fun. But I read like 5 things, waited in lines, basically the entire time. So that was fun. I don't even know, but I did legitimately have fun there. But anyhow, besides this clipping action in front of me, welcome back to Satisfactory. The place where I do not remember what I did last time, but I do know a couple of things that have happened since last time. So, that's right. We ended off the last stream having, I believe, added a Hypertube booster on this thing. Anyhow, ended off the last stream, I believe, having just unlocked the recipe for rocket fuel, I believe. And I was looking for hard drives or something with more rocket fuel, or for the alternate recipe. I don't remember if I'd actually found it or not, but it was only like the 5th hard drive I ended up checking had the alternate recipe that I was looking for. So yeah, the power plant has been fully converted over to Rocket Fuel City. All but, I guess, that refinery that was here for making the turbo fuel have been removed, because the alternate recipe we're using for rocket fuel is directly from normal fuel to rocket fuel, and actually provides us with a good ratio here. 60 to 90. And I believe we have like 540 rocket fuel per minute production with this. So yeah, here's the incoming fuel lines. You can see they do typically like to pump pretty high. I actually had to get more sulfur. As you can see here, we have 2 different things bringing it in, because that's how much sulfur this is. Interestingly, we didn't use any of the compact coal. The stuff for making that's still there, but I haven't used that. But the rest of the coal coming in, it's being used actually at a slower rate than it was before, but it's still being used. Back here we have, obviously, the output here. One of the byproducts, actually, from this reaction is compacted coal. We're currently just sending it into the awesome sink, because I don't really... Well, the power plant's not running at full capacity at the moment. And I don't want to necessarily... Or because of that, I don't want to necessarily put coal generators in that can't actually... that can't always be running, because that would be weird, and I don't like grid instability, like, ever. So, I'm just voting for them now. I could put, like, 1 or 2 coal generators in if necessary. That is definitely an option. But anyhow, rocket fuel comes in. There's this tank here. We have this packager here, which gets used sometimes when we want to manually package rocket fuel. Then coming outside here are the 2 old tanks that used to have turbo fuel in them. They are full of rocket fuel right now, but they're not actually connected anymore. Because, yeah, I made a bit of a change. We have a significantly larger number of rocket fuel generators, because rocket fuel burns so much slower than turbo fuel, and we have so much more of it. That I had to redo the entire piping system here to make distribution of the stuff more equal for reasons. So yeah, it comes out of the factory here, and then it gets split down a couple times. I've also had to insert valves, because I now have fuel storage. Oh yeah, look at how much better rocket fuel is for the jetpack. I don't use this all the time though, because again, that does kind of eat into the production that this place makes, but maybe some other place will turn some fuel into some rocket fuel. Who knows? But anyhow, yeah. The end of these rows now has its own industrial fluid buffer rocket fuel. And after I did this, something honestly quite annoying happened. So, fluids in this game aren't the best in terms of pipe calculations. So, I had the tank at the end of there and the tank at the end of there. And before I put these valves in here, we wouldn't be able to completely fill them up because the fluid would be too busy bouncing back and forth between them at the maximum rate these pipes allowed to allow any more fluid in to actually fully pressurize the system, which was very annoying and potentially could cause issues for actually filling the generators later. So I had to install valves to restrict the direction of fluid motion to prevent the fluid from sloshing back and forth. But yes, we now have a crap ton of generators. Let's look at that production rate. 34,500 megawatts of power currently on the grid, and we're not even using a quarter of that. Yeah, I believe we tripled the amount of production here, and I think we can put 9 more fuel generators on before we're effectively at the capacity of what we can produce. So, yeah, we're doing real well right now. Look at that. However, that's not the only thing that I guess happened in between the last stream and this one. There's obviously been some research, and don't remember if we've unlocked any milestones. I think we did unlock one, but here's another hypertube that didn't exist before. And this is going to something, I can't remember if Jared Cool was talking about this last stream or not. He may not have been. But out this way, if my frame rate ever recovers. We're moving so fast, guys, that it can't keep uploading everything. 13 FPS, holy crap. Okay, there we go. Back to 60 FPS. Summer soup that we haven't collected yet. Oh, there's an... Oh, crap. I blame this guy. You can actually apparently kill these guys, by the way. I've never done it, but I saw someone on Reddit claiming to have done that. It does take like a nuke. But anyhow, yes, there's a new factory over here, which is producing supercomputers. These guys here. So yeah, there's this giant factory which has 2 stories over a good chunk of it, and actually the design of this looks pretty good. Jared Cool made this entire thing. Yeah, we have a bunch of refineries here making all the plastic necessary. All of these are just plastic, guys. A lot of plastic was necessary for all of these supercomputers. But that being said, yes, this required a bunch of... This whole thing required a ton of resources, and yeah, those are all like locally sourced here. And then also this here is the line out exporting the supercomputers back to the main factory because they are necessary for one of the product assembly parts. So we've piped them back to the factory, haven't used them yet. But yeah, we are also keeping the production here continuous so that any extra supercomputers can go into the awesome sink. Oh, like this one is. Going into this awesome sink here, but oh yeah! Also, a byproduct of making all that plastic is there's a bunch of fuel. So there's just a bunch of generators voiding all that fuel right now. They're not actually connected to the grid, and that's why actually, because it's not stable. And again, I hate grid instability. So that's why we don't do that. But anyhow, I think that's all the really important stuff that's happened since the last stream. Oh, besides milestones and stuff. So I'll get Ada talking as I make my way back to the factory while I talk about what we're hopefully going to accomplish in today's episode stream. Something. Where's the Ada button? X. That's another... Oh, that's it. I forgot which button to press. It's on the screen somewhere. Anyhow, we'll start from here. Because, yeah, I don't remember.
Milestone reached. Drones provide automated low-capacity aerial transport between drone stations. Stations need to be supplied with any kind of fuel for the drones to function. Fixit had several restrictions in place prohibiting creative use of drones. I have since removed those because I think no pioneer would ever misuse Fixit property right under their noses. Especially since everything is recorded.
Yeah, sure, everything's recorded. I don't know if we're ever going to use drones, to be fair. Maybe we will at some point, but at this moment, I do not see us using drones. We might when it comes to nuclear stuff, though, but we do not have enough spare energy energy fuel resources that it actually matters. Anyhow. Bunch of man stuff, which I don't think is too important. Let's go for hazmat suit next.
Milestone reached. The hazmat suit protects the wearer from radiation by consuming iodine-infused filters. You may find this protection essential if you are going to finally get around to saving humanity. I previously gave you compliments in an attempt to inspire you, but it might have given you the wrong idea. I will definitely be totally honest with you from this moment on.
Definitely.
Here is a demonstration of a truthful compliment. That suit looks like it was made for you. Because it was.
Wow, my inventory's a freaking mess. Oh, I got a bunch of random crap. Anyhow, yeah, let's go. Yeah, iodine filters are a pain to make because they require normal filters, which I think require mycelia to make. Or fabric, or whatever. It's just kind of a pain. But I did make the hazmat suit and have it on right now, so I should be able to make iodine filters and go into radiation zones. Which will be useful when we get around to doing nuclear stuff for the nuclear pasta, which is, that thing right there. We need 100 of them for this phase in the space elevator. Anyhow, nuclear power, the most recent, thing we've gotten, apparently.
Milestone reached. The nuclear power plant produces dangerous radioactive nuclear waste. Fix-It reminds you that any extra limbs resulting from exposure to radiation are also contracted to work on project assembly. Fix-It also reminds you that willful exposure to radiation will not result in any bonuses regardless of how many functional limbs it produces. Project part number 7, the magnetic field generator, should enter production as soon as possible. Any unnecessary delays will be noted.
Yeah, it's that one. Unnecessary delays. But anyhow, the current milestone that we're working on, the leading edge production is Mark III miners, crucially, but it's also, it's also that other, move this way. Trying to look at the camera here. This other thing right here that my head is generally sitting in front of right now. That is also unlocked at that point. So, yeah, but currently, obviously, we have everything for this milestone except for fused modular frames. Because, if we go look at the recipe for fused modular frames, this is kind of a pain. 1.5 are mostly in the heavy modular frame department. So, yeah, we're gonna build a whole new factory just for this. And that is what I was going to, that's what we're gonna start trying to do here. Now, they require a lot of resources to make, so I've scouted a couple possible locations, actually, for this, and I put radar towers there. Oh, look, I just remembered that Jaredy Cool made a spreadsheet. Click the download button there. I don't have a spreadsheet program on my computer. I don't think. Yeah. Let's see. More apps? No. I do not have a spreadsheet program on my computer. Crap. Gonna have to upload this to Google Drive. I'm not willing to install LibreOffice right now, which is primarily the reason. So we're gonna go, or let's go to, specifically go to Google Sheets. Is there an import? Apparently there's templates for Google Sheets. That's new. Switch accounts to this account. And can I upload a file? Hold up, let me go to this view so you can see my glorious face here, and I can use File Explorer without showing things that I don't want to show. Nope, that just re-downloaded it. Okay. I guess I'll just create a blank sheet. And from here, import the upload file. It's weird that you can't really do this from anywhere that isn't Or actually, I guess I could have just uploaded this to Google Drive. Replace spreadsheet, yes. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, it's importing. Cool. It's imported. And most of the formatting in formulas, maybe? Yes, formulas and shit do seem to be in place. Alright. Close that down. My headphones are low on power. I'm going to plug them in a second. That's fun. Alright. Get OBS back up in there. Okay, we can go back to Satisfactory so you guys have something interesting to look at while I plug in my headphones, because I do have a cable right here. So let's get that plugged in. Alright. Now it's going to be a little bit difficult having a cable attached for a little while here. That's fun. Anyhow. Okay, so in terms of raw resources for making, what is the total output of fused modular frames? 3 fused modular frames per minute, which is 2x this recipe, because that makes the numbers a little bit easier and also gives us some room to stand on in the future when we need to use these things in recipes. So for 3 fused modular frames per minute, we need 720 iron ore, 382.5 coal, 225 bauxite, 112 quartz, water and limestone as needed as well. I have numbers, but I don't care to display them. So that's why I was looking at the map, because of all these resources: iron, coal, bauxite, and quartz. Or iron, coal, bauxite, quartz, water, and limestone. We should theoretically choose a factory location that is good for that. Now, the 2 kind of areas that I've thought maybe we could do it in is either this area here. Okay, so this area here, I'm not going to talk too much about them yet. Or this area here. Now, the benefit to this area here would be that this is a relatively flat area with relatively decent enemies, so it'd be pretty obvious how and when we build a factory here. The biggest problem here is that quartz, I think this quartz is in a cave. It's also underground. And it's kind of far away from where we'd build a factory. And also the nearest coal is this coal node right here. There's a couple bauxites, but yeah. We'd have to deal with like this coal node right here, which is maybe not the best. Everything else, I mean, there's a decent amount of iron over here because this is like one of the starting areas. Yeah, obviously we have water. All that would be good. The music's like really loud right now, which is kind of annoying. Oh, nitrogen. It doesn't... It's for some reason not listed here, but that's probably because it's just like a raw resource. But... this thing requires, like, nitrogen, but that's just raw nitrogen, so, like... Alright. Huh. If I said this has 200% here, that actually gives me the double rate. Oh, that's so much nicer. 75. 75 nitrogen per minute ain't much, to be fair. Alright. So, this area here, on the other hand, is also a pretty good area. It has basically everything that we need, like, within a small-ish area. There's a bunch of iron nodes of various purity, which for 720 iron per minute, that's a necessity. We have a lot of coal nodes around here. Like, actually, that's a lot of coal nodes. So that would be good for that. We have bauxite right here and here, which would be that's impure. Oh, that's probably the triple pure, impure, normal. Yeah, that's what that is. We have a bunch of that. There's water here. I don't know how accessible to pumping this water is, but there is water there. And of course, quartz. We have this quartz up here that we could theoretically access. We could also figure out these quartz, but that's actually quite far away. We have to go all the way across this. Now, the downside to this area, limestone. Yes, there's limestone in here. Good. The downside to all this is this area is really scary, guys. Like, as I was setting up this tower, I was attempting to do it yesterday. But let's see. So I was building power lines out to where I ended up building that, to like right here at this coal patch. There is there's an arachnid that spawns right here. That was very annoying. I wasn't prepared for it because I couldn't see it from the tower I placed like right here. And then I went over this way, and then I started getting attacked and followed, and I was kind of panicking. I took damage, and I ended up dying like around here. It was not good. Not good at all. Oh yeah, nitrogen. This is crude oil, right? Yeah. Yeah, we also have nitrogen right here. So this area is kind of scary. This biome here is ridiculously dark and creepy, but I don't think there's much in terms of the way spiders right there. I know there are in this area, I think this is a swamp. I know in general in this area there are some arachnids. I don't know where they are, but I remember from past experiences in the game that there are some arachnids around here. But yeah, that is the choice. I mean, step 1 is build a hypertube, and then step 2 is get the actual. Step 1 is hypertube, and step 2 is actually start building the factory. But all things considered, especially with how spread out all this stuff is, I'm probably going to go here, because all this stuff is much closer, actually. Yeah, much closer. It's a lot of the things we need. And in fact, we don't have to go all the way out here. I'll probably build it in the air, more going this way-ish. But first, I want to get dealing with that spider again, because I did die out there, and then today I came back to actually retrieve my stuff and set up that radar tower there. But yeah, I have an idea potentially to deal with this spider. I don't know. I don't think they can go through walls and foundations theoretically. So I have a plan to maybe trap them. I mean, if we end up using that coal patch, they will never respawn. But just know that we may not come back from this alive. Yeah. So, off we go that way then. What do I have in... Oh, let me empty my inventory of all the junk that I've gotten. That I've accumulated from my various travels. We have a lot of alien organs in here that we could probably get a bunch of awesome coupons from, or fix-it coupons, whatever they're called. We could turn that stuff into alien DNA and send it right into the awesome sink and get a bunch of crap for that. Because we haven't sunk, as far as I can tell, any of the DNA capsules. There. Yeah, literally haven't sunk a single DNA capsule, and we have 400 tickets. So we could get a lot of fix-it coupons from that. Anyhow. Okay, I guess step 1 is kind of scout where we have the factory, but along with that, I would like to be bringing a bunch of hypertube resources. So that's copper sheets, steel pipage, right? Transport, copper sheets, steel pipes, yeah. And then a bunch of iron and... Okay, let me get the copper sheets and steel pipes first, then I'll load up on a bunch of iron and... Or iron sheets and concrete, because that's necessary for building the factory anyway. Alright, I got... Let's get a little bit more of that stuff. We expanded our inventory space at some point recently. I don't remember when. But we did, so I have more inventory space. Oh yeah, here's where the supercomputers come into the factory. With some other stuff, and they just end right here right now. Now that we've said hello to the supercomputers. One more. Alright, and then the rest can be iron sheets and the other stuff, I don't know. This area is quite far away from the general factory right now. But that's fine. Satellite factories are kind of the point. We're kind of at the phase in the game where we have to build satellite factories for a lot of the more complex singular parts. Because we don't have the physical space or mental space to build them in this factory. Although theoretically we will be building more stuff in this factory. or more advanced production lines in this factory in the future. Alright. Actually. Okay, I have this one crystal oscillator on me. I'm gonna get rid of it so I can do an extra stack of iron sheets. Alright. Alright, off we go! So as a reminder, we're going over this way to build a new factory. I don't know where over here yet. This topographical map is not the best in helping us scout where we can go to build stuff. But step one is attempt to trap a spider, arachnid, whatever you want to call it, in its natural habitat. So, yeah, let's go do that. Oh, but yeah, I have in terms of the actual fused modular frame production, I have this spreadsheet that JRD Cool made, which has all of the resources and what the production of them takes. It starts with the aluminum and heavy modular frames. Oh, actually, I guess it starts with layer. He goes layer by layer in this, I believe, for like what it requires until he gets to the raw resources. So like the 720, and it's all formulated out in the spreadsheet. So if I wanted to increase the number of productions, I could proportionally, like in almost real time, see what the actual like effort gets. So if I were to set the total number of production machines to 3, that'd be 1,080 iron. Yikes! All right. Time to get rolling from here. Actually, I made a zip line because that's the easiest way to get out there, actually, is to... Okay, here. Gotta get some velocity to actually move through the air here. Because if you don't have velocity when you start traveling, you're not gonna pick up any horizontal velocity in midair. Which could be quite devastating if you're trying to cross a gap in your... shit doesn't work, and your jump didn't work. Wow, you can actually speed up on the zip line. There are various enemies throughout this trek here that we do have to be cautious of, but not that cautious, of course. Just cautious enough. So, like, okay. We'll slow down. Right there's the nitrogen, I believe. So this would be an area that we could build a factory in. That guy's a pain. Anyway, that's the nitrogen. So we could build actually like the factory like right over this area pretty easily, actually. Coming up here, this is that area with that goddamn arachnid. I don't know if it would have respawned since I was here last. Well, we're gonna stop off at this tower because it won't have loaded in if we're standing here. It only loads in once we get closer to it, so let's get out the rifle. You can see my I'm starting to build a containment box here, but ran out of resources. I was gonna build it out of glass so that we could see if there was something inside of it, basically, so that we know if it worked. But again, arachnids, they really can jump. Okay, good. Nothing respawned. Maybe I did actually build enough around here, because I don't know. I don't know what it is. I know there's like some sort of threshold of construction in an area that you have to meet in order to stop stuff from spawning, and I know a singular miner meets that threshold immediately. But in general, I have no idea what that threshold is. Because, like, I've placed foundations trying to get that to happen from time to time. It just hasn't. Okay, theoretically, this would be safe now. It theoretically, hopefully, wouldn't spawn on top of this, but would spawn inside of this. If it did spawn on top of this, I guess we just make the walls ridiculously tall. Here, let's get a sign. Plop it down. Where are signs? Organization. Yep. This looks like a pure node as well. Alright. Stinger Containment Unit. That's what they're called. And I'm not gonna put monochrome. It's not radioactive, so I'm not gonna do that, but okay, we'll do that. I don't know what all these select colors. Red. Alright, there we go. Stinger Containment Unit. Alright. Hopefully we don't have to ever really deal with that. But this is this is impure. Oh, even worse. It was such a difficult enemy that was guarding it. And it's impure, for fuck's sake. Ugh, how annoying. Anyhow. Here is... Now, from here this valley actually looks quite pleasant, but at night it really does not. I don't think the enemies in this specific area, because this is like the middle of this. This is like this flat spot right next to the tower there. Over there is the swamp. And actually, like right there, those are the bauxite patches. Right now, again, we're kind of scouting the location. Not going to get over there with that kind of velocity. Yeah, there we go. Let's get over to the radar tower here. Maybe it's just like the time of day that I was scouting this area that was causing such issues. Okay. Okay, look how far we've been able to get on this rocket field. Okay, well, okay. This area down here, again, it looks... Okay. Alright. Here we are. Now we can kind of judge where do we want to build the factory. Oh, we can see for miles, baby. So this should have a decent view of, barring that, a decent view of basically everything. So, well, apart from I guess some of the area that we came from, like over that way we can't see much, but this is like where we'd have to... Okay, the biggest draw against doing this over, or doing the factory over that way is water. Because water has to be pumped. Like, that's our only option. So we theoretically want to build the factory close to a source of water, like on top of that lake over there, for instance. Or this lake. There's a big-ass waterfall right here. I think there's, like, uranium inside of that. Oh, wow, that's a gigantic tree. Enjoying the surroundings, yes. This here swamp contains a lot of stuff, which is partially the reason why we're gonna be like right here, because it contains a lot of crazy stuff. So the water we need is only like two of the extractor guys. So that's not too big of a deal. Alright, where are we building stuff? Part of me wants to scout down to that pool of water there. Make sure we can actually build one of the... where is it? Water extractors on it. And I think we should. But if that doesn't look like a good spot, we'll just build it over this way. It's a big-ass thing right here. Actually, look right ahead, dead ahead, right down there. There are geysers down there. So the geysers that be, like, over this way. Actually, where are they? They're, like, straight out from that island there. Probably that pool section there. So, yeah, we could probably build the factory on this section over here. Let's throw a... throw an explosive over that way and see what happens when we detonate it. What kind of trees disappear? See a Mercer sphere right there. Wow, that went quite far. So, okay, the one thing is when we go down there, there's not going to be an easy way back from there. So yeah, that's the biggest challenge. Once we get down there, we can't come back this way all that easily. Obviously, this tower is going to be here to mark, like, this is where we are, but getting back here, I guess we could just walk over this way. Definitely have to deal with some beasts and stuff. But then once we start getting some foundation dust, we need to start planning the hypertube, which would probably just go more direct. Obviously, we probably have to pull off of that power tower there. Alright. Off we go to see what the situation over here is like. There is, Oh. You see, this is what I don't like about this area. The way the sky looks. Some radioactive stuff protecting that. Come down to this here power slug. Okay. Oh my god. Take 2 explosions to kill. Okay. Nope, 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 nope. We are not using this location. Holy shit, no. They're just on that island. I mean, I guess they could jump wherever they want. But, like, oh yeah, no, we're not going over here. We're gonna go to the other place. Let's put a new pin. Like, danger. Like 6 stingers. Okay. I'm not going down there. There might be more. Yeah, and now we go back and build the factory in the other location. A good thing I flew over here and okay. Oh god. Something else just kind of aggroed on me there briefly. I don't know what or where. Let's land over here. There is some stuff that spawned down below me here, but okay, so we're not gonna go over there. Oh my god, it was a good thing that we were outside their aggro range, because that would have been really bad if we weren't. Holy shit. Like if you look in this tower range here. Like it's found basically every living thing under the sun in its range. There's 137 power slugs. Dang. 20 hard drives, 45 Mercer spheres. Mercer spheres are incredibly common, man. You see, okay, that is the reason why I hate the swamp. Because those things are just fucking everywhere. Like, we haven't even looked down here yet. Hopefully there's, like, nothing down there. I mean, there's gonna be something guarding those geysers at very least. And that power slug. Yeah, let's do some clearing of foliage. Did that even... Oh, that did kind of. Here, let's go up to here. This game, I swear, the arachnids in this game are the worst part. And now there is an advanced game setting to disable arachnids. Except there's one small problem. One that requires me to enable all advanced game options or the ability to turn them on, which I don't want to do, and I think that might restrict achievements. Yeah, maybe I'll just like find a mod. Although this is a server, this is on a dedicated server, so I have to figure out how to do mods for the dedicated server. If I could just get a mod to do that without turning on the advanced game settings, this game would be a lot better, because I can deal with everything else. The bees, the kind of rammy thing. Oh, look, there's one of those guys down there. The rammy things, the spitters, I can deal with all those. It's just the goddamn stingers. I just cannot deal with them. Arachnophobia mode doesn't make it any fucking better. Those cat JPEGs are fucking terrifying, and the sounds they make as well. And the motions they do, jumping around. Okay. Oh, I scared that guy. Haha. Alright, let's jump down here. Still gonna jump down to this tower so I don't get jumped by something. Gonna build a platform. Running out from here. No, they could... No, stuff can theoretically jump from the ground to this platform, I guess, because why not? I have a real good jetpack feel right now, so I'm not too worried. Those things I can deal with. I just heard something in the middle of the goddamn water over there. That's kind of weird. Analyzing terrain. Oh, let's clear the terrain, shall we? Now I understand that if people have like severe arachnophobia, then arachnophobia mode does actually do something towards letting them actually be able to play the game. But oh my god, it doesn't do what it needs to do for me. I would turn it on, except I kind of find those cat JPEGs a lot more terrifying than the things that the cat JPEGs replace. They could have done it better. If they didn't have them be like really weird, corruption, glitchy, that probably would have been fine. Okay, it looks like this area is just guarded by the bugs, which is tolerable, actually. Actually very convenient. This is the detonator. That's what I need. Again, there's no like real reason. Oh, there's a power slug there. That's why that's there. I'm guessing there's something else there. I don't think I've ever been to this waterfall explicitly in the past. Currently, I'm not seeing any other actual enemies on the ground here, which is good. Wonder what's guarding that power slug though. I'll venture over there in a moment. It looks like it's just that thing and that thing guarding the geysers. So if we built the factory like above the ground here, that'd be fine. Like this is. There's like some. Okay, well this water over here is where we probably place these things down. Anyway. So like, you know, that's whatever. Resource not deep enough right there. Okay, see that's also the problem with most of the swamp. But yeah, over here we could definitely extract water. Also potentially if you collect like actually I guess if you collect the resource that's being guarded, then the enemies don't respawn. Okay, we need to kind of just like scout over this entire area here. Then we can start building a platform to do stuff. I just want to see if I can hit that. No. I know these things are hard to do with explosives, as the first explosion generally doesn't do it. Yep, like that. But that one did it. Yeah, that I don't know what that one's gardening actually. I think that's just a random enemy. Oh yeah, it's becoming nighttime and this place starts to look really creepy. It is October, so I guess that is fitting, but it's not comforting. Good old Satisfactory. But yeah, if we mostly stick to here for the factory, I think we'll be good. What is guarding you? Maybe I killed it with the explosives. That'd be funny. There's a, I think there's a trench down there. Trench down there. We will seal trench down there. And not go down there. Usually trenches like that are filled with creepy crawly things. So that is why we seal trench. So creepy crawly thing don't get out. Problem solved! I mean, I guess not completely, that's not sealed. Why can't we build on those things? Why do those things have forced clearances? But yeah, I think this area looks good in terms of... Oh, it's becoming nighttime. I can barely see crap around here. Look how freaking dark... Ooh, a galaxy. Jeez. Look how freaking dark it is down here. Oh, I just realized. Oh yeah, we were technically supposed to be going to the Manchester. My notification sound is on. Wait, hang on. My notification sound is on. Okay, well my automations that were supposed to turn that off when I left home on Tuesday ain't working, Chief. Oh, this is a very, very far casting flashlight. Holy. Oh, also, look at this fog that sits in here. That's not a little creepy at all. No, it's not. But yeah, to dig down there, I guess, is a good place to get building a factory. It's near enough to the water, and besides that, it's relatively close to all the other resources we need, like nitrogen and bauxite, water, limestone, and a fuck ton of iron. It doesn't need copper, interestingly. There's a lot of coal around here, but, yeah. Yeah, and as opposed to this, obviously we'd have to venture very far for the, for not enough coal that is pure, but that would be... That would only be 240 coal. We need how much coal? We need 382. Mark II miner on a single pure patch, we'd still need over 140 more. So, yeah, I mean, that's impure, which would be like 60. Why does this music sound so Western? Anyhow, yeah, there are coal patches around here that we can pull from. I'd say, I guess step one is start getting a factory constructed down there that I can start building hypertubes from, or to and from. Actually, well, I guess step one is get the power pole. No. Oh. Step one is actually just get a power pole down there so that we can enter the hypertube once we have it constructed. Alright. There's that. Place looks creepy as hell down there. Alright, I guess... Geronimo! Right. Nothing bad happened. Still very foggy, so I guess we'll start by, like, doing architecture things. So we're not going to build this on the ground because the ground is very uneven here. So we'll, like, place one of these down, and then zoop that up to, like, there. Then we place the support on... let's get rid of that one. We place the support on top of that. And then on top of that, we'll place a thick foundation. And we'll worry about the rest of the supports later. Because I actually do not know how big this factory is going to be. How far does it go in this direction? Build this to be like square-ish for now. Again, not actually on the ground. We're giving ourselves a nice little buffer zone between us and the ground. Mostly because there's no actual ores that are directly here. The only thing we'll need to worry about is pumping the water up to here, which is why aluminum production, I guess, is going to be the first thing that I actually figure out getting set up here. Also because I think that is one of the closer resources here. One of the, if not the closest resource is aluminum anyway, so that just kind of makes sense. The aluminum production is basically just going to be a copy of what I've set up over at the factory, because we effectively need only slightly less aluminum than that produces for this, so it's not that hard. It's also going to be pretty small, so it's not that hard of a thing to conceptualize realistically. And that should give us at least 2, if not 3 floors worth of building or space to build stuff. There we go. There's our platform. We'll put in a... I don't think I have resources for a priority power switch, but yeah. Put in a normal power switch. We'll upgrade this when the time comes. Wall. Let's put up a... You know what? Let's build a concrete wall here. Then we'll get... You know, architecture is actually going to feature a little bit in this factory here, so... There we go. And, so that's that, and then for now this will connect to a power pole. Wait, I had a better idea for this now. Just now, I had a better idea for how that should work, so that we don't accidentally connect the inside of the factory to the, directly to the grid without first connecting it to that. Oh no, I'm getting into design right now. Oh, it is also kind of interesting now how it will default, or it is, yeah, it's a little interesting now actually how in 1.0 the game defaults to, will actually properly default the power grid to the, when you're connecting to these tower to tower will go to the top, but thing to thing will go to the bottom, because I remember in the past you had to specifically select which one you wanted, and if you connected a power tower, the top of a power tower to a non-power tower, but it would take both the cables from the power tower and connect it to that other thing, which was interesting. Of course, that has changed now, so it's whatever. All right. Anyhow, critically next to this, actually, we'll put in a street light. This is a Mark 1 power pole. We'll upgrade that. Do on night mode. Oh, right. Let there be light. Well, a very tiny bit of light here. I think we might actually do lighting in this factory. We'll see. We'll see. It's probably necessary for where we are going. Mind you, the ambient light over here is very low. Wall hole. So we'll get our... You know what? I'm gonna want an accelerator here. It doesn't change the fact that this here is gonna be our entrance. That on the right side. That is not on the right side. Okay, let me build some temporary scaffolding here. Build another wall layer here because we're going to need to do some stuff because I wanna get boosting. I wanna be at boosting fast speeds here. This is going to be connected to a double-sided wall, wall outlet Mark II. Here. And this is what all the hypertubes over here will be connected to. So we'll go transport. Hypertube on the wall. We need at least that, I know. Yeah, connecting these things around corners can be a little bit tough. Okay. That's a strange sound. unfortunately... Because, yeah, unfortunately this is going to... Oop. Okay, so we're gonna need to have 2 more wall holes. We'll have this... Keeping in mind that one of these is going to end up being the one that the external hypertube actually goes into. One of these is just purely going to be as part of the single tubed acceleration system. Or the convenient to use but ultimately kind of annoying acceleration system. Alright, there we go, and then we just need to put in like... This is the ultimate waste of power, by the way. This doesn't provide any factory efficiency or anything. But this does use up a bunch of power for, well, convenience, really. Pipe is too long. Okay, we will go to where the pipe isn't too long, apparently. So yeah. This then contains a hypertube entrance there and there. Now this one, that one is critical, as that's the one we'll end up flying out of. Critically though, this lamppost is gonna be... Oh, alright. That didn't last very long. But basically, what's gonna happen... Okay, well, we're gonna need to have multiple hypertube stuff here. Again, this is all for convenience. None of this is actually, like, practical for anything at all. It's 100% convenience. Alright, and then we put... Oh. Goddamn, did it put that on backwards? No, okay. That went on right. So now, watch this! I have no idea what's over here. Right, I did think that maybe I want to go, instead of, snaking the hypertube around, like, up here and then down here, maybe I wanted to go, like, a little bit more directly? So let's come up here. Whoa, okay, there's a lot of excess velocity on that, I forgot. So maybe I'll go, like... Okay, well we got that down there. Here, let's get rid of that tree. That's not going to the tree, is it? Oh, hey, it did. Okay, so we got that down there. If we cross over this way and go through that gap, I think we might be onto a winner. Alright, let's win this. Woo. Because, mind you, we do have a fair amount of velocity from that accelerator. So, we do have a bit of upwards traversal. That would be... Well, I mean, that'd be a lot of upwards traversal there. So we do have a certain amount of upwards traversal that we can do before... Surface is too uneven. Pipe too low. We're gonna... change the shape of the pipe. Oh. Back to safety, I heard probably what's down that way. What the heck? Hold on. Yeah, I heard that guy. That guy's also quite scary. Oh, he's guarding two things. Yeah, this area is kind of fine because it's just these idiots. These idiots are easy enough to deal with. Oh shit, he's running right at me. Got him. I have no idea what this pipe just did there. I probably angled that in the wrong direction when I built that, so that's what's going on. I'm gonna stop wasting my jet fuel here. When I can. This is some pretty shitty ground. Okay, good. That's probably what it was meaning by pipe is invalid. Hey, there's a lizard doggo over there. I don't know how you can tame them. I know that you can tame them, but I just do not know how. Like, I've seen it done. I've seen that they can be tamed, but I've just never figured out how you do it. Alright, deforesting along the way. Kabam. I guess up there's where we're going. Let me toss an explosive up there. And I'll quickly check to make sure nothing bad is right there. I don't think there is any enemies standing up there, so this is the way we go. Don't know what this all this Western-esque music that I'm hearing here is. Also, I realize actually, now that I'm thinking of it, that I'm live streaming, there is a streamer safe music button. I haven't had that ticked. I don't think I've had any problems with my live streams this far, but guess you never know. Let's not have any issues going forwards though, so now that I've remembered that that's an option in this game. It's kind of an extreme angle. Oh well. Need to go, I guess, there. Ambient sounds, man. Eh. Yeah, that just feels weird. Oh well. Nothing that I care that much about to do anything. I don't know what's on this island with that crashed thing. Up into the air I go. Not seeing anything there, but you never know when there is something creepy going there. That little bendy... Here, I'm gonna redo this section, because this section seems really weird. Actually, I might be able to just fast forward this thing in one pipe. Nah, it's actually too far, but there we go. That's significantly better. I think it's actually a shorter route overall as well. Yay, optimization. Woo. This island. Oop, I almost fell there. I know there's a void below us. Don't know much beyond that. about what's down there. So we're going to that island, which has a purple power slug on it. Well, that got rid of the tree, but it didn't get rid of these thingies. I don't know what they are called. I know they can emit fart gas, though. Oh. Look at Big Shot over there. That guy is kind of... I mean, he's easy enough to deal with. But, come on. These things need, like, a direct blast. Anyhow. I don't think they respawn as well. Because I think you kill them and then they're dead. Surface 20 in my ass. Okay, well, I'm here. Might start getting heckled by that guy in a moment, so I might want to start lobbing explosives at him before he can start shooting rocks at me. So that is what happens. That guy can, for some reason, huck rocks at you to force you to engage him. So let's engage him first. I have a jetpack, and he does. I need to like throw way farther. Oh, you're still alive? What? Fine, I'll collect this power slug. Why not? There we go. Now it stops making weird sounds. All right, this is just gonna create a bridge all the way to the all the way to where we're going. Nope. Guess it's not causing problems right now, so we just won't cause problems with it. It's what I typically want to do, but then it starts causing problems, and it's like, I have to do stuff about it. When there's stuff in fart rocks down there. We are not going to worry about that, so we can go right over. Just clean over. You know, I realize we're going to have to bring fused modular frames back, probably via this exact path, but, stackable conveyor poles would be a good idea. So anyhow, we're not going to do that right now. Instead, we're just going to drag these things back the convenient way. I mean, it should be easy enough to put in stackable conveyor poles later. Alright, now I have to... There's going to be a light bit of resistance over here, so we gotta clean that up before it causes too much of an issue. Oh no, aggression anyway. I was the aggressor here. Oh right, I actually do gotta dodge some shit here. Oh, I think the dead. Die. The heck was that? Alright, I think they're both dead. Alright. The thing is, I've already looted this, thingy before. Got a hard drive from there, so, like... They're not exactly protecting anything anymore. Even though I don't know why they would be protecting this, foreign to them stuff in the first place, considering their wildlife, and that's stuff made from humans from Earth, theoretically. Actually, I think that's Earth is canonical in here, right? It's like we're trying to save Earth. TM. I swear we're not doing bad stuff. It's quite steep. Oh yeah, there's also going to be more stuff down here. I have to, yeah, like this guy. This guy I have to. All right, because there's this here Mercer sphere. That was easy. Just empty my clip into him and then like bam. Threat neutralized. Oh, there's someone else. Alright. Who else is taking aim at me? There's too much stuff around here. I can't see shit. It's you cannot blow those things up. Ah. Can't get on top of them. Ah, there's the little fucker. Okay. It has no idea where I am. Its model looks like it's the little Alright, well, we'll just go in. Yeah, its model looks a tad bit busted, but, I guess that's life, right? Busted, 3D models that are... Who knows why 3D models corrupt sometimes? It's... probably something pointers something, I don't know. I don't do... I don't usually work with 3D models all that much. That's what I'm saying. I was about to say like, oh, I'm not a programmer, but then I'm like, oh wait, I am. So wait, what? Where is this pipe going? So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put that there. We're gonna... It's all temporary, by the way. We're gonna then build some walls up to like there. Build another platform here. We're gonna need some serious accelerators. That was not where that platform was supposed to go. It's supposed to go there. Then we go to like that. Alright. We'll delete that. So then we can get down to the ground. Yeah, we're gonna need accelerators on this end to be able to like actually get places. Alright, and then we'll finally go onto this conveyor stack here. Oh, I have that stuff on my hopper. Okay. Eventually we will have a conveyor belt with fused modular frames on it. Coming back this way. Yeah, but that time is not right now, so it does not matter. A hypertube to be able to get from point A to point B is actually a lot more important right now. Alright, and actually it's almost complete. We just have the this side's accelerator / entrance system to deal with, and then we're basically done with the hypertube, which means we can actually start planning the factory in detail. This bending is a little bit weird and crazy, but it's fine. Okay. And then I didn't start after here because this is... Okay, wait, hold on. Alright. Really? I've only been going for an hour? Damn. Feels like I've been going for a lot longer than an hour based off of what I've been able to accomplish. That is saying something about how much I generally get accomplished in these streams. So... yeah. Alright. And then, here, let's... Wait, you can hold the button down and it'll continue firing? Hold on. There's something interesting about this gun. I can just hold down the button and it'll fire at shit. Okay. That's useful, I guess. Alright, so... next up... so... So when you're coming through this, you'll probably run, like, fly out of here, and I guess smack into that now. Hopefully... Here, we'll put a powerful Mark II here. This there, and that there. I don't know, hopefully this works. I'm going to... So... whole idea of this is that we have this accelerator going in. But then you don't have, when you're coming back, you don't have to run into the accelerator directly, at least, and like scoot around it. You'll just be like plopped right out here. And the accelerator will just like plop you out, hopefully with a lot of velocity, into the thing. And we can increase the amount of... No! Okay. Gonna just... This is like the one that's like... Oh, we're gonna put another power plant here. That was like the one that's actually important. Okay, I need to get more stuff. But I want to test... That does, okay. Okay, so we'll test if the accelerator that I have now will actually accelerate me into this, or if it will just not work, in which case I have to redesign. I assume it's gonna work. Okay, that does actually accelerate me a decent bit. And then you gain a little bit of extra speed from going here, down this way, but then yeah, you gotta go all the way up. That acceleration has now worn off. Yeah, and now we're just more acceleration than even what I put down is necessary, but I need more pipes, as it turns out, to be able to do that. So, yeah, we'll have to go back to the factory then. I'm interested to see how acceleration in how the accelerator in the other direction actually works, because we do actually still have to climb a decent ways to even get up to this area here. Wow, stuff walking around down there. Damn. Down there's... Oh, we will actually have to go down there, yeah, to get nitrogen. So that's a thing. Coming over this... Seeing the radar tower like that, it kind of feels like, in like Breath of the Wild, seeing the like area towers or whatever the heck they're called. She's just like, I've been to this new area and I see the tower that I need to go to. Okay, we need another wall there. Okay, well... And, we'll put in the light later. Alright. Anyhow, here at the future factory here, we can largely just get rid of these. So they're not necessary right now. Make sure that I didn't I didn't connect anything to that. It's all of these can be switched off. And then yes, they're all turned off. Good. Again, I'll get two high-speed interconnectors so that we can make this a priority power switch, but anyhow. Okay, that's a decent amount of acceleration there. Oh, and that more than clears us getting up to there at a decent speed. Good. Yeah, so this direction has good acceleration, the other direction just needs more. Which is completely fine. We'll get there, eventually. But here's where we just gain a ton of speed going down into this valley. Whoa, what the hell? Why did I take damage running into that? I'll have to rework stuff when we get back here then, because that I honestly did not expect to take damage coming out of a hypertube. Oh yeah, actually, I have to actually go pee right now. So while we traverse back, I'm gonna do that. Alright. So. Yes, I forgot. Yes, that's a lot of transitions that we're gonna have to make there. Gonna have to do two transfers from the main factory to the to that, or to the plant there. I mean, to be fair, you only have to transfer once to get to the supercomputer factory. Oh well, it's farther away, I assume. All right, I need steel pipes. Oh, I feel so much better after that bathroom break. Wow, look at all that inventory that I've used up. I don't remember what high-speed connectors require. Let me get to a crafting table bench thing. Alright, hopefully I have everything on me that is necessary. Okay, I got the resources. Actually, do I have what is necessary to make... No, I don't have motors. That's kind of important. And I also need the aluminum casing. Okay, let's go grab those things. That's kind of important stuff. So grab motors and aluminum casing. Motors are floor 3. Let's go 100 motors. Oh yeah, I have those 9 fuel generators just like on my to-do list that I've kind of forgotten about. I forgot about that. Aluminum casing is on what is currently the effective roof. This factory will never be finished, probably. I mean, we could just like throw on 3 or 4 more floors and call that a finished. Basically, cap these things off and call the factory finished. All right, should have everything we now need. Wow, that's a lie. A lot of the stuff that we need to build a factory. Or to build this factory up. We will certainly be missing stuff, but hey, we have that booster that we gotta build first. Because it's literally causing damage when you get out of it. I didn't know you could take fall damage outside of a hypertube. I mean, I guess in a way that makes sense, because you are traveling effectively through the air at a velocity, which it might attribute to falling in some way, which would be kind of annoying. That sounds extremely aggressive, but that it's just that guy. There's of course that manual belt acceleration, but that's a tier 5 belt that only gets you so fast. There's so much extra velocity going in. Yeah, chaining a bunch of hypertube entrances just does the job a bit better. Going past all this stuff, I think that's copper down there? I think that's a pure copper patch that we haven't used yet. We have a nitrogen patch like right there. Yeah, there's a bunch of resources that we pass that we haven't used, but obviously we're gonna want resources that are relatively close to the factory. Alright. So a reconfiguration of this whole thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. Probably gonna need at least 7 accelerators. Wow, that was quite useless. Ah. Okay. So step 1 is come in line with that. Angle this downwards, but alright, there we go. Now, oh, what? Alright, so now there shouldn't be an obstruction there, and if we still take damage hitting the terrain over here, I guess we build a U-Jelly landing pad, like, right here. How big are those? Actually quite big, so we just like build one of those like right there, you smack into it, you'd be fine. Drones. Anyhow, we're not doing those. So yeah, we need like fish. Gonna need a bunch of these in order to make that trip easy. See what that gives us. Hold up, just gotta. Pretty sure these things can be removed with explosives. Oh. No, they can't. They are not physically there. Ah, that's always fun. It's just a part of the map. Ah, perfect. Sure. We'll do that. That's what it got from auto? Jeez, what? Okay. So that will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, I guess that's the number that I was saying that we should use, so good. The game has been open for 2 hours. I haven't been here for the entire 2 hours. Like, for instance, I spent some of that 2 hours setting up the green screen. And also going to the bathroom just now. So I think I'm probably fine. Anyhow. Let's see how this does. Okay. That does a significant amount of acceleration. Let's see how far up that gets us. Okay, that got us all the way, and we have a decent bit of speed to spare. Good, good, good. And down we go. Oh, look at how desaturated this area is. This is almost as bad as the new Pale Gardens biome in Minecraft. And then we just get like flung to the side. Alright. Alright. I'm going to delete... Oh, damn it! Yeah. That's how I feel. Okay, that's not necessary now that we have all of this factory. You do kind of need, if you do leave the factory, you will probably need a jetpack to get back to the factory. But that is not my problem. So, yeah. It's factory time! Alright, so we have this kind of little... Actually, we can use this. Patterns here. We can use this to kind of outline where we kind of want like paths and shit to be. Scroll down for pattern stuff. Cart pathing versus pioneer pathing. Yeah. So full factory zone. Yeah. We can just like and then cross path here. You know, we'll try to like organize this stuff properly so we get like these decals to actually like stick around on the floor here. I don't foresee the factory being much wider than this, so we'll try to leave these human pathways as open as possible. And neatly fit things in around them, I guess. Good that stuff doesn't affect the underside of these. Oh yeah, also something I do definitely want is the reason why specifically I was using these bigger foundations is so that I could put stuff there. Although actually, maybe... Design choices, design choices, design choices. I might actually want to switch to concrete or asphalt. Probably concrete, right? Oh yeah, these concrete foundations are freaking cheap, man. Yeah, we'll just switch the entire floor here to concrete foundations. I think it's just 2 concrete, which is like, at least for the first floor, that's pretty good actually. Like, other floors can be made out of other materials, but in terms of the first floor, concrete will look just fine. What is this? What? Oh, is that? Oh, that's that. Okay, that's a little confusing. Yeah, okay, I can see that. Vaguely ray trace lighting. Okay. So, okay, sorry about that, guys. That was a little bit confusing. Alright, so step 1 of the things that we need to implement here is aluminum production, because that's what requires the water. So, in the spreadsheet I'm looking at here. Oh wait, no, that goes into a lot of stuff before it goes into like the aluminum stuff. I'm still doing aluminum first because that's going to be the easiest thing to do. Okay. Finally got to the aluminum production stuff. So, starting from the bottom up, we need... Oh yeah, we need quartz for the aluminum production. We'll figure that out. So, okay, we need 2 refineries. We have resources for that. So we'll start like there. So these 2 refineries here are going to be making the alumina solution. This is where the water is needed, but also the bauxite. So we'll go... I mean, I guess the concrete walls now are not the most necessary thing down here, but just to keep everything flush, we'll do it all the same. Just start putting in a wall here. So this section, because it will have 3 refineries in it, is going to naturally end up being like the tallest section of the factory, and we'll have floors that enclose around this everywhere else. But for now, we'll do this. So if I take a look outside the factory here, yeah, water and bauxite are probably just going to come in from the wall there. And those are like the 2 things that need to come in from this direction for this. Because bauxite, water... Oh, right, we need coal. Crap. Yeah, we need coal. That's annoying. Yeah, we need 120 coal. Anyhow, so the bauxite is going to be coming in from here. The quartz is probably the other direction. I'm going to have to venture over to those quartz patches. Yeah, those are way too far away, so yeah. So, that being said, put in a conveyor wall. You know, we'll put the conveyor wall in here. This is going to need to carry bauxite and coal in. Is there... Okay, this one. How much bauxite were we going to take? 120? That's a tier 2 belt. Wait. No, I don't know. 240. That's tier 3. So... Can I, like... I can do that. And then we're putting pipes beneath them, apparently, by the way. I'm just deciding that. And then it's a merger, not a splitter. Split? That's a strange sound that I'm hearing. There we go. And that can be tier 2 there. So now that goes tier 3 in. We can, I guess, remove that support as well. That kind of looks like way. All right, so that's the bauxite in. Now we need these sounds, man. These sounds. Water, which. So the thing about water is that we're also going to get water from the other step of this, the next refinery. So I'll put that in, and I'll face it this way. I know I'll have to like. Gosh. Alright, there we go. We'll put a little bit of space in between them here so that this can align with this. And maybe we'll put like... Put some like caution zone right here or something like that, I don't know. At least that can be there temporarily while I figure out what I'm actually doing. But yeah, so there's going to be extra water that comes out of this that is going to need to be partially fed back into the front half of the cycle here. The pipe can clip through the splitter there, that's fine. But yeah, out of here is where the alumina scrap is going to come. So, this is water piping. Put that there, because we're going to need to have a pipe wall hole, like, here? Crap. That's as okay. So we're gonna need to bring that down a notch, but it's okay that it doesn't have to be like perfectly on the wall there. Alright. So that's gonna be bringing water in from outside, which is what will get this reaction started. But from what I remember, 120 of the water that we need. 120 of the 360. So 240 of the water that we need is coming in from outside. So there will be water stocked in this pipe. We want to limit the flow rate here to 200 and... That way water from that thing gets a fair shake and we can actually continue production at all times. Alright, so that's this side of things. The other side is a little bit interesting because we'll have aluminum or silica coming out of this. These things, yeah, we'll have silica coming out of these things that are needed later in the production process. While coal needs to then come into this, which is part of the reason why I did this here. Annoyingly, with the wall conveyor... Oh, right, over there. Actually, no, this is where coal's coming into. So how much coal was needed? 120 per minute. Wait. Yeah, 120 per minute, basically. So... I'm simplifying that, but yeah. The thing is, more coal will be needed in this... in the processing here. I'm going to use stack conveyor belts because that will help things align easier. Now we have this to worry about, so we'll go there. There. And, that goes there. And that can go there. There we go. Alright, so there's some nice neat routing for the coal coming in here. I don't care about clipping too much, but sometimes clipping is kind of unavoidable, but definitely want to minimize that in some locations. Damn, okay. Okay, so out here is the alumina solution. Yeah. Alumina solution comes out here, which of course just needs to be effectively routed literally just right back into there. Whoa. Okay. I keep forgetting that I'm currently using rocket fuel for my jetpack, and that has some serious kick to it. Why is this a tier 1? Come on. Let's get with the let's get with modern day. Use the tier 2 stuff because we can. I think that is slightly lower, but that's whatever. All right. Alright, so these things will now activate whenever the heck they get their resources. I guess water is the first resources that we can realistically give to this stuff. Oh, we're obviously not finished with this production, because we gotta take alumina scrap and silica and feed those together into something. But first, let's get some water production up and running right here. So actually, I don't know how much head lift. Oh, 10 meters. 10 meters of head lift. These things have 10 meters of head lift. Damn it. Hold on. Well, let me wreck anything that's right there preventing me from... There's like this golden area where the resource, or where the water is deep enough. Yeah, right there. I wonder how many meters this is. How many meters is that? There's definitely going to need to be a pump at least. These are 4 meters. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's like 7 times 4. It's gonna need a pump. Okay, first let's connect these machines together. Then we'll just bring this guy down here. And we'll sounds that are made from this biome are just ugh. There we go, that. And then we put a pipeline pump Mark 1 there. I'm gonna upgrade that to a Mark 2 actually. That purely for the head lift because I don't want to have to put another pump in there. To be fair, I could have just put the pipeline pump Mark 1 up further, but okay, for these local extractors. There we go. First resource for this factory has been properly acquired. Of course, the next one will be the bauxite, which is like right there anyway, so. What was the purity of that again? We need 240, and they're both impure. I don't really want to overclock the miners. But that would be... Wait, how much? Hang on. Alright, this area gets dark, so we need to put in lights. But I don't need to, but I'm gonna put in some lights so I can see what the fuck I'm doing. Let's actually get a lighting control. That needs AI limiters, so we're just gonna hook this thing directly to power for now, and that was not at all the direction that I wanted to put that. But look how much easier it is to see once we have the light. These things use how much electricity? A whole megawatt for a single light. Damn, these things better be fucking... I don't think these things are even that great. One single, like, street light does not use a whole megawatt of power. It just doesn't. So that's one of those things about this game that's so unrealistic, that's so annoying. We will also make sure that these are set to nighttime mode. I mean, we can reduce their brightness, but obviously we can't reduce their actual amount of power that they take, because like, I guess 1 megawatt is like the least that they can do. Let's get... Oh, it's becoming daytime. I was like, wow, I can suddenly see stuff. Something... No, it's just daytime. This is while they're all under separate control. We'll get a lighting control panel for this place eventually. That way we can have one single controller for the lights. And some of them will be ceiling lights, some of them won't be, and there's a lot of very disgusting sounds going on right now. Anyhow. Actually, no, just over here you can do... There's better visuals. Yeah, it's just generally the ambient lighter over here. Lighting over there is more than what you get in ambient lighting right here, which is very little. So we have to have lights in here. Wait, why is... Oh, that one's not set up, that's right. This will be alumina scrap. Alright, I guess we wait till day to get the bauxite, huh? Well, okay, I was gonna put it in an equipment workshop in here. And I guess a crafting bench, because that's... Don't want to have to go all the way back to the... let me turn on my flashlight. It's nowhere near as bright as these streetlights are, but... There we go. Look at how desaturated everything... God dang, the shaders. Everything here looks so desaturated. This can fit basically anywhere, but we're gonna put it right there. There we go. This actually fits real nicely in here. Alright, we're gonna need 4 of these things. Obviously we're trying to unlock the tier 3 miner, which would solve all of our problems effectively. But we don't have that yet. And that's undoubtedly gonna need what this factory produces anyway. I don't think I need to actually craft anything from there. Alright, That's what we need to do. We need to walk across this to get ready to build production Mark II miners. So I don't remember how much these produce on Impure, but I have a feeling that these 2 patches are not going to be enough. That's 1. 2. Oh no, it is enough. They do produce 120. Is there still... Something is still alive over here. I don't know where it is though. There it is. I don't have to click, I can just hold... I don't have to rapid click, I can just hold down click. Did I scare it off? Let's chase it. I feel like half of the shots weren't doing any damage. Oh, hello. You're a thing. I think I have these miners. It's doing this crap in the dark is... Hopefully that's all around here. We shouldn't have to hang around for too much longer to find out, though. Let's get ourselves a power pole. Be putting these on a tier 3 belt to get out of here. We'll not do it on straight mode because we're because of where we are right now. I'm gonna get rid of that because that would look weird after I put in a merger. Like right here. So we get tier 2. Wait, that's a tier 2 belt. Tier 3. Tier 2 out of here. I have honestly though, no idea where any of those creatures that just failed to attack me there even came from. I have not seen them around here before, and they just kind of appeared for some reason. I mean, they may have been dealing with that, but yeah. Anyhow, matters little, as yeah. I will not have to come back here. Not Mark 4. Mark 3, please. Oh, geez. How actually long is nighttime in this game? Well, okay. I need more steel. So I will now go back to the factory to get more steel. And also the AI limiters that I need for that all are the lighting controller. Alright. When we get out of here, we can see the brightness increases drastically once we leave that area. Yeah, that's fun. But anyhow, this hypertube. This is probably the quickest hypertube of the journey that we have to go through. The 2 other hypertubes we have to travel through are actually quite slow. But this one definitely changes elevation a lot as well, which is why we have to make it so fast. Okay, also, will we survive? Okay, cool. We didn't take damage that time. Good. I still don't know why we took damage last time, but... Oh, God, that's so weird. Alright, let's see. 1 hour... Stream has been live for an hour and 45 minutes. WAN show is... Or my WAN detector is... Oh, gosh. Just looking at my phone. YouTube. Oh, never mind. The WAN detector just went off here. So yeah, actually, I guess that's where we're going to be ending the stream. But I'll just quickly do a rant quickly. The YouTube app recently did an update, or has recently been rolling out something that that's really annoying. It's changing how the minimized video is. Usually, when you swipe down the video or whatever, it's you know, it goes to that bar at the bottom. But they're changing it now so that instead of being in a bar at the bottom, it's actually like in a square off to the side, and you can move it around in YouTube, and it's so goddamn annoying. And I hate it. But anyhow, as I said, the WAN detector went off, so, yeah, I'm gonna have to say thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Please make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more live streams like this one. Ring, you know, turn on notifications so you'll be notified. When I go live. Yeah, check out my game, which is linked in the description, and see you all in the next Satisfactory live stream, which is probably going to be Sunday.